Hello, my awesome people. It's your one and only, the ladies' man, your girlfriend's boyfriend, and your boyfriend's nightmare. I'm just trying to change the narratives. Bro, sis, listen. Pay more attention to yourself than you do to people. Pay more attention to yourself than you do to people, make I tell you, because now you understand your strengths and your weaknesses. Now you understand what you really want to do. You understand your interests better. You know where you're heading to. You know what you want to achieve. Okay? And even if you want to pay attention to people, always try to align with people that share the same ideology with you. Don't make that mistake of spending more time with people that don't share the same ideology with you. Because they'll always get it wrong. You always get it wrong with them. When you try to share your ideologies, share your dreams, your thoughts and everything with people that don't have the same ideology with you, just for the fact that they don't really understand where you're coming from and where you're heading to, the only thing they will come up with is doubt, discouragement. Are you sure it's going to work? Are you sure you really want to do this? Are you sure you're not going to get into trouble? Are you sure this and that? They will keep putting fears in you, discouraging you. But they don't have contributions. They don't have contributions. Those are the kind of people that criticize what you really want to do, and they don't have corrections to give you. They don't have corrections with you to give you. They might come in many forms, in form of friends, in form of neighbors, in form of relatives. Bro, cut them off for now. Cut them off. Now when you still the push, the hustle, man, you don't need those people around. I'm not saying you should create enmity. Don't go to quarrel with people, but reduce the amount of conversation where you get with those kind of people, because they don't have anything to offer intellectually. When I say intellectually, because they don't have any contributions to offer when it comes to ideas. Always try to spend more time with people that really understand where you're heading to, share the same ideology with you. Because when you guys put head together, solutions here and there, even when you want to make a mistake, even when they want to criticize you, they come up with a better suggestion. But with people that don't share the same ideology with you, they only criticize you, they only discourage you without any alternative solution. You hear things like, are you sure you really want to do this? You go fail, you go spoil them, you don't go walk, this and that. And when you block your ear and you go ahead to do that thing, maybe when it gets to the stage of having challenges with that particular thing you're doing, or maybe you fail, they'll come back to you and tell you, you see, I told you, you know go work, I told you don't do this, don't do that. But if you're that kind of person that don't have a strong conviction of what you really want to do, that is when you're going to stop. You get discouraged and you stop. And at that time when you stop, now when you go chop the blame, now when you're supposed to chop the blame, but if you don't stop, even as you fail, you keep trying because you know where you're heading to. You know where you're heading to. If you stop, now you fuck up. As long as you're not legit, not correct something where you did do, you know where you did head to. Keep pushing it, man, bro. Sis, make I tell you, if you want to achieve something great, man, you know they come easy. Not be something where you can just smile, laugh, play. It could just happen. Or more, you go suffer. You will fail several times, man. But if you don't get up and keep pushing, stay focused, you will just fall off. So once you have that strong conviction that this is where you're heading to, this is what you really want to do, this is, blind your eye, deaf your ear. See, now stubborn people, now then they make money pass. Make I tell you. As long as you get this thing and you're stubborn, now, cowardice is not to give money, bro. Now bravery. As you know, say, this thing correct, I won't do it. But I know say you no go easy. You don't choke head. People go to laugh you, man. See you. This is not you. This is not your kind of thing. No, this is not you. This is not that. But now you understand that thing past them. You know waiting there inside that thing. You don't study that thing. You don't know as they go. You don't get better updates past them. But they don't know waiting they drive you. They don't know waiting they push you. You get? They've cut them off, man. You're doing it for their own good. That cut off, you're cutting them. You're doing it for your own good, for their own good. Because when you succeed, they go still follow you, smile. Everybody go still smile, laugh, enjoy. That's what it matter be. You just be like, okay, for instance, in some families now, maybe they get picking we won't play ball. When they small, every time you go come out, go play ball. You go come out, go play ball. You go come back. Your papa go flog him. The next day, he go still come out, go play that ball. He come back, and papa go flog him. They keep doing the same thing. But eventually, when the guy become big footballer, star, sign better club, go Europe and all that, who go enjoy him pass? Don't be that same person where they flog him. Because at that moment, that person knows share the same dreams with the pikin inside and they get one spirit where they tell them say, now this thing where I won't do. As I do this thing, if I do this thing, I know where they head to. But they don't share the same ideology with them. But if you get one coach like that, where for where they go play ball, where they encourage them, where they ginger them, because they're the guy they listen to that person more, if they align with them more, if they spend more time with that coach. You understand? Now waiting will make them no fair. Now waiting will still give them that push. But if you don't have those kind of people, if you don't surround yourself with those kind of people that share the same dreams with you, that share the same ideology with you, and you have a lot of negative people around you that don't really understand where you're heading to, now that time will be your failure. So it better make you just use that stubbornness, cut them off. Find people where they get the same interest, who understand where they head to. Align with them. They will give you ideas. When I put head together, run out. Because when I know where they head to, that is the only way you can succeed. It's never late. Even if say at this stage, you can still follow your dreams, bro. Sis. I know say a lot of people don't dare discouraged because they aligned with the wrong people, but it never still late. You can still pick up from where you left and follow your dreams, man. As long as you still have the energy and So that's what the matter be. That's what the matter be. No go do yourself, No go do yourself. They go tell, they fit talk say, yeah, this guy no one come, this guy they feel somehow, he no one align with us, this and that, but they don't know why. They don't know say that the dollar. He's cutting them off not because of hatred, just because he wants to succeed first. Then he will come back for them. Even if they're your family members, even if they're your family members, anybody who know the way they talk for phone with, and the conversation does not go beyond how are you doing, how is work, have you eaten, okay, yes, good night. It does not go beyond these things. Every day the same thing. How are you? How was your night? Have you eaten? Okay, how that day? How is work? Finish. Nobody they push anybody. Nobody they give anybody updates. They know they give you updates. And I know they share updates. And I know they try push each other. No ginger. Omo, spend less time with those kind of people, man. Once in a while, show them love. But when it comes to interactions, sharing of ideas, conversations, limit that conversation. That time where you want to spend with them, talking. Spend that time with people where they share the same ideology with you. I wanna so you get people where they run, they come off for house for how many years? They never hear from them. They will come back, they come back big. For say the day house, they do, okay, let me too much sentiments, man. They draw people back. And some of us those days, man, our parents, they train us with fear. They put fear for our body. You know, go want to take risk. You go there, you go the fear. You know, you can't make a bold step. You go the fear. You just want go school, finish, JJL, go school, finish, go carry your find job. You don't want to do big things. Maybe when you go now get money, when you go now build your own house, now when you don't reach 70 years, 60 years. For this country, which kind of job where you go, they gather money. You go, they work for person from 5 a.m. you don't wake up. 10 p.m. you don't come back. See, make I tell you, if you spend half of that time where you spend for another man business for yourself, even if you use and the rest self, they think well, they calculate, they think of ideas, he go pay you. I don't talk say make you go quit your job. Nobody I never quit my own job. Sure you get. But what I'm trying to say, just try to bring out time for yourself to do something you really like to do. Create something by yourself. Do other things. No go do yourself. No go talk say, I just want to please my boss. Please yourself too. You're doing a great job in your office. Try to do a great job on yourself too. Do a great job for yourself too. You dey fear your boss for office. Fear your failure, your own failure for what you they do too. You're working hard to satisfy your job, to be the best staff in the office. Work hard to be the best of you too. For yourself. And when I saw the matter be it's never late, man. It's never late. It's never late. Anytime we realize that, man, just make a U-turn. Keep digging, keep pushing. That's all life be. Thank you for watching. I'm just trying to change the narratives. I don't say today I don't talk about relationship. We'll go see later.